Hey guys, good morning. So just some morning thoughts while I'm getting ready. One, you know how you dream something or maybe something happens in the middle of the night while you're sleeping? I don't know if this was a dream or if this actually happened, but I think I woke up in the middle of the night and sat up and looked at my arm like this, I guess. And was like, oh, your arm's getting way too skinny. You need to eat more chicken. Which my arm is not getting. Why do I have goosebumps? Putting lotion on. My arm is not getting too skinny. But I do have to show you. My clothes are just gonna look ridiculous for a while, guys. Because here's the deal. I'm not ready to go out and buy a bunch of different clothes because I still want to keep this train going. I'm trying to lose more weight. And I certainly don't want to go buy a bunch of summer clothes that potentially would maybe fit me for this summer, but hopefully not fit me next summer, if that makes sense. If I really needed to for a special event or something, I suppose I would. But I have stuff that fits me, don't get me wrong. I have some capri jeans and stuff that were tight on me before that fit me really good now, but for everyday clothes, just comfy clothes, everything's kind of big. This is not the best lighting, but you get the drift. I've worn this shirt for a couple years now, and it's just, I mean, obviously it fits me, but it's just big and baggy. And these shorts, I have 3 pairs of these shorts that I bought last summer, and they're just clearly too big, but we're still gonna wear them. Kitty, what are you doing? You want the window open? Oh wow, that really changed the lighting from when I first started this video. I know it's dumb that I'm putting any amount of makeup on because it's gonna be 90 some degrees, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna set up the pickleball net here after I get some work done this morning. Because I told Ken, I'm rather than just be down in the gym and do a whole bunch of stuff like that to work out, let's play pickleball for 30 minutes. You're gonna burn way more calories that way, especially with how hot it's gonna be today. So I was actually supposed to have a hair appointment today at 3 o'clock. One of Blake's friends that does hair, I scheduled an appointment with her for root touch up because my normal girl that I've been going to forever and ever had to have surgery. She was gonna be off for a while, so I was well, I'm just I can't live with, gray hair. My roots grow out so fast. So I scheduled an appointment. I was supposed to go to her today. She texted me this morning, she had to cancel. I checked in with my normal girl, how things are going, blah, blah, blah. When do you think we'll be back? And she's I'm actually coming back earlier than I thought, and she can get me in next week. So it all worked out, and I'm literally only going a week later than I normally do, which for some reason, my hair is not even, I mean, there's grays there, but it is not that bad. So what was I gonna tell you guys? I need to eat more chicken, apparently, so my muscles get strong. You don't wanna lose your muscle mass when you're losing weight. Oh, the other thing is I've been working with Ken a lot because he's just been so busy. What I do to help him with his physician recruiting business is I do a lot of research. If he's hey, I need a neurologist for this certain area of Michigan, and I just have different ways that I do research and compile lists of doctors' names and information and email addresses. Well, I found a doctor. He interviewed the doctor. She's excited about the job. He emailed the CV, which is the resume, to our client this morning, and it just feels exciting. This is what I used to do way back in the day before I got super busy with YouTube. And again, it can just be a draining and frustrating job. Ken gets to do the more exciting part. Well, from his perspective, talking to the clients, talking to the physicians. I would never want to do that because I don't really like to talk to people like that. But I'm sure if that's your thing, that part of it, the job is probably way more fun. But I need to quit rambling, and I'm gonna get to work, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the day. So So that was a full busy day of work, and now, well, just got done eating dinner and I watched the latest episode of Presumed Innocent on Apple TV. And anyone else finish watching the Dark Matter series on Apple TV? Because I finished it last night and I have to say the ending was very, I just expected so much more from his wife. Like, I just had some M&Ms. That was my dessert. I had a healthy dinner. I had my chicken. After committing to that whole series, that kind of drug on there a little bit. I was a little disappointed by the ending. If anyone else watched it, which I feel like not very many people did, please comment below. Want me to leave the TV on for you guys? Huh? Oh, thanks. Okay. Weirdos. Ken hooked up the trailer. Looks like it's got some weeds growing out of it. We're heading over to help my mom pick up a couch that she bought. I gotta text her and tell her trailer hooked up, on our way. I'm trying to re-merge my purse because I had my smaller purse from whatever the activities I was doing over the weekend. I like having my bigger purse because I can just throw more in it. But just, you know, certain things that you do, you can't take a bigger purse. It's such a pain.
Thursday, we skipped out of work. We didn't tell the boss we were leaving early. So it's about noon. We said we were going on a lunch meeting. And instead, we're at the Toledo Art Museum. When's the last time you were here?
Probably about 5 years ago.
Did you guys go through the whole thing?
No, just the flower display, but the actual whole art museum, probably elementary school, I guess.
I was probably 10 years old, so it's been about 40 years for me. Isn't that crazy?
Just give your age.
Well, what? I'm not allowed to give my age.
I'm just teasing.
We're gonna go in and check some stuff out. Do a little Ferris Bueller days off. That Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, you gotta tell him.
I made her watch it last night because she's like, I'm like, well, we gotta watch Ferris Bueller. She's like, why? There's just a small scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off where they're walking through the art museum, so I made her watch it. We'll try to reenact some of that. Don't know how much we'll be able to talk inside because you gotta be quiet. It's like going into a art museum. It's like going into a library. No talking inside. So, which way do we go? Walking in. Which way do you want to go? I'm following you. Camera, these are your ancestors. Look at, is this a Canon?
Yeah.
Oh, look at, there's your grandfather.
Mm-hmm. Great grandfather.
Is that good? Don't you remember, actually in high school, this is how we used to do.
I never took photography.
I did. This was probably one of my favorite classes. You get to go in the dark room and develop pictures. We don't have a key. We have to do a certain mission to get in the red room. I don't know if this is focused or not. Are you all right navigating the map, or do you want me to do it?
I'm not very good with maps.
Well, maybe this is a good learning experience.
But going that way, it's gonna just take you to the theater, which is nothing.
If we go that way?
Yeah.
This is the Girl Scouts of 1917. Isn't that crazy? And this is the Girl Scouts of 2012. Way different. See what cookies will do? Takes you from a small group to a big group.
But yet he had been dragged back to capture these things back in Korea. He probably were there.
Looks like it's from Shrek.
Oh my god, it's Shrek. What's his name?
I don't remember. Yep.
You're terrible. You can't. We could put that carpet in our living room underneath the couch.
That's actually kind of cool.
Would you put that in your family room?
No, but it's pretty cool though. I can officially say if I was here by myself, I'm already lost. Do you know that?
Well, we don't want to go that way.
I'm just saying I would have no idea how to get out of here. What's this wood? That's pretty cool. I wonder what he's gonna do with all these pictures that he keeps taking. I can post them on his Facebook. What does this say? You're cheating.
Oh, you don't want to read that?
Yeah, I wanted you to tell me what it says. This is what he's been waiting for. It's the Egyptian stuff.
I didn't know if it was here.
I know, you were ready to leave. We missed this whole section.
Does this fascinate you at all?
Yeah. Probably more interesting than the other kind of art, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Why would they put a cat, mummified a cat though? What would
maybe
be
it was their favorite cat.
Oh, it says animals sacred to gods were something mummified, just as humans were. Egyptians mummified millions of cats, birds, fish, and crocodiles. That's weird. Well, they honored their cats.
Yeah, we honor our dogs.
What is that made of? Ceramics. 2003. This may look familiar to some of you guys. This is where we always come and do the kids, like prom and homecoming pictures. Carly actually did dance pictures here one year as well. So we're headed across the street to the glass pavilion.
Toledo Museum of Art.
Finally, some art that we know. See if anyone knows this. I'll give you a second to try to guess it. And this is what it is. Another one that we know. Wheat fields.
Yeah, we saw that up at
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh.
Detroit, remember?
No, I thought it was bigger than that.
And she was saying I could tell that there's a lot of people can't recognize.
I wonder what the word.
Right now, Misha has some of the clear glass on his pipe. It looks orange just from that intense heat, but it's kind of liquid like honey when we gather. So every time he gathers, he has to turn inside of that crucible. It is kind of like winding up honey on a honey spit. We're going to be adding a small foot to the very end.
This is pretty meatball.
This is gonna be the worst meal we've had in a while. Right?
So what'd you get?
Manicotti.
What is manicotti?
This looks like about 3 meals worth. I'm already full from my salad and bread. So don't mind the air of the car being on, but it's like 90 degrees outside and it's really hot. But back in the day when I worked at this medical billing job, the girls and I used to go out to lunch all the time and have Rosie's Pizza like pizza buffet, and it was always the best pizza.
Oh, they had a buffet? I thought you liked Pizza Hut buffet.
No, well, I did, but we'd sometimes do Rosie's Pizza Buffet, and I knew, I don't know, whatever part of Toledo this is, they had this Rosie's Italian Grill, and I've never been here, and we drove by it the other day, so I told Ken, like, we need to add that to our list, so we just ate here, but oh my gosh.
Dude, I don't think I ate that much. I'm like stuffed.
It's like 4 o'clock.
I haven't had that kind of food yet in a while.
It's 4 o'clock and it's the first time, well, we both had a little beef stick snack earlier on the way to the art museum, but I'm just like so full. Now we have dinner for tomorrow because we had plenty of leftovers.
I haven't had like spaghetti pasta.
Yeah, when I went to dinner the other day with my friend, I ended up having leftovers.
The thing is I grew up on spaghetti. My mom used to make spaghetti all the time. I mean,
we ate it quite a bit too, I feel like.
You know, my mom took all day to make spaghetti.
Yeah, she did. She would let it simmer. Do you really think it tastes that different?
My mom's
to let it cook all day.
My mom's spaghetti was good, but my grandmother's, oh my goodness. I miss that. I wish I had my grandmother's recipe. My mother's maiden name is, you probably didn't know that.
You should never tell somebody your mother's maiden name.
Okay, never mind. Cut that out.
Do you know why, right?
Yes, because it's on every documentation of like what your
Why don't you go ahead and tell them your childhood pet's name too, while you're at it?
Alright, take that out. Anyways, what I should have said is
it's just an Italian name, put it that way, right?
My mother has an Italian last name. So Polish and Italian. So my mom never cook Polish food. I learned to cook Polish food on my own. So the food was alright.
Yeah, that was good.
I still think Sidelines Italian by us is still the best spaghetti, if I were to get spaghetti. And the art museum, what would you give a ranking for the art museum? I thought it was
6 out of 10.
6?
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought it was interesting. I'd give it I think it's cool that it's, number one, it's free.
Yeah.
So at least I think tax dollars are going to something that's kind of cool.
I don't know if tax dollars pay for the art museum.
What pays for the art museum?
I think it's actually people who donate.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't think tax dollars. I'll have to look it up.
We're going to investigate.
I'm pretty sure it's people who have a love for art and they donate and they're sponsors. And
that building cannot be cheap to run. There's not.
We'll have to investigate.
Anywho, I don't know. I thought it was the paintings get, you know, over a while. I guess the thing is I guess if I was probably a little more educated on
art,
literature, because I mean some of these paintings are people in the 1600s. I just didn't know who they were. I know the famous painters, which we didn't get to see a whole lot of that. I thought the Egyptian stuff was really cool. I don't know, I think it was fun. I think it was a good activity to do. I haven't been there in forever. I had a good time. It was nice to get away and have a little activity.
Date on a Thursday. So guys, it appears some of you are just too smart these days. I keep getting messages through Instagram, people asking what's going on, and some of you I'm just like, we'll talk about it soon enough, don't worry. But I guess we'll just officially say today that yes, our home is no longer on the market. I asked Ken if he wanted to sit down and talk about it with me, and he's like, oh, he's like, not today, how about tomorrow? So that is our plan. In the next video, we'll get into the details with you guys of everything that's gone on over the past, actually, couple of weeks. It's all been kind of going on behind the scenes, and first it was a week of we can't possibly talk about this yet, and then it was a week of we can talk about it, but we're just not ready to, I guess. So stay tuned for that. In the next video we'll get into all the details. I'm sure we'll do a Ken version with the facts, and then we'll end with kind of my thoughts and feelings on it, because you know I approach things a little bit more from a like, I'm the feelings person. Ken's the facts, I'm the feelings. That's probably the best way to describe it. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Ken keeps saying I'm throwing off his schedule because since we took like the majority of today off work, he's like, I keep feeling like it's Friday. But nope, we kind of have a busy day of work tomorrow. We have our like town's fireworks tomorrow night. And this is the first weekend in a long time that we have like nothing to do. I'm really looking forward to it. You probably noticed, I don't know if I really even need to explain, but I ended up posting this video on Sunday instead of Saturday because I looked at like our analytics and we have way more active viewers that are subscribed to our channel that are on YouTube watching content on Sundays than on Saturdays. So I thought, let's just give that a shot and see how it works. So just trying things out. So enjoy the rest of your weekend and we'll see you guys back here on Tuesday with story time, I guess. See you guys then.